She goes silent, and suddenly you feel smaller. That moment tells a brutal truth. Most men ruin their chances before the story even gets a second chapter. Welcome back to Psychology Insight. If you've ever been left on red, ghosted, or watched a woman fade out after you thought things were good, this one's for you. Today, must walk. When she ignores you, don't make these 5 mistakes. I'll show you what men do wrong, why it blows up their chances, and how to keep your dignity when silence hits. No drama, no fake bravado, just clear moves that actually work. 1. Chasing her attention, the desperation trap. You ever notice how silence makes most men panic? A woman stops replying, and suddenly your whole day feels off. You start wondering what you did wrong. You scroll through old chats looking for clues. Then you send another text. Hey, you good? And wait. Still nothing. That quiet starts to eat at you. It's not just the silence that hurts, it's the loss of control. Here's where the mistake happens. Most men start chasing. They send double texts, they try to fix what's not broken, they explain things she never asked about. And what they don't realize is, the more they chase, the less she respects them. Why? Because chasing screams one thing: my value depends on your attention. And when she feels that energy, she starts pulling away even more. Women notice patterns, not promises. If she sees that you'll drop everything the moment she goes quiet, she knows she's got you wrapped around her finger. That's when the dynamic flips. You go from confident to desperate. You stop being the man who had her interest and become the one who's begging for it back. The right move? Don't chase. Don't play games either. Just breathe. Let her silence be her move, not your command. Focus on your life. Go to the gym. Work on your craft. Spend time around people who don't make you question your worth. Your peace is your power. Here's the truth most won't tell you. When she ignores you, she's testing how you handle uncertainty. Do you crumble, or do you stay composed? The man who stays calm sends a message without saying a word. I'm not chasing because I know what I bring. That calmness unsettles her in a good way. It makes her curious. It makes her rethink. Because she expected a reaction, not silence with confidence. So when she pulls away, let her. Don't chase her attention. Chase your purpose. If she returns, good. If she doesn't, better. Because you didn't lose her. You just stopped losing yourself. 2. Over-explaining yourself, the approval mistake. Let's talk about the second mistake, over-explaining. You'd be surprised how many men write paragraphs trying to clear the air. They type long messages that sound polite, emotional, sometimes even poetic. The problem? It's not confidence. It's begging in disguise. When a woman ignores you, the natural urge is to explain, to justify, to make her understand your side. But she's not ignoring you because she needs an explanation. She's ignoring you because she wants to see your reaction. And every time you over-explain, you fail that test. She doesn't read your words thinking, wow, he's thoughtful. She reads them and thinks, he's trying too hard. And that kills attraction faster than rejection ever could. Here's what you need to understand. People listen differently when they respect you. And respect doesn't come from long explanations. It comes from silence with certainty. You don't owe anyone a novel for treating you like an option. So what's the better move? Say less. Let your actions speak. If you must respond, keep it short, calm, and clear. Something like, no worries, take care. Simple. That sentence has boundaries, confidence, and no begging tone. It says, I'm fine, with or without your attention. Story time. A friend of mine sent 5 paragraphs after a girl went cold. He said things like, I really enjoyed talking to you, and I'm sorry if I said something wrong. Her reply? 1 word. Cool. That's it. He spent hours crafting a message that ended in silence again. That's when it hit him. The more he talked, the smaller he felt. Over-explaining kills mystery. It gives away your power. Because when you explain too much, you make it clear that her opinion shapes how you feel about yourself. And that's not how confident men move. Learn this early. People who value you won't make you beg to be understood. And people who ignore you don't deserve explanations. Keep it short, keep it classy, keep it moving. 3. Reacting out of ego, trying to win the situation. Let's be real. No man likes being ignored. It hits your ego hard, especially when you thought things were going great. Suddenly, that little voice inside says, "She can't just ghost me like that." So, what do most men do? They try to win. They post pictures with other women, show off online, or send that one revenge text. It's all ego. And ego feels good for about 5 minutes before it eats you alive. Because every action you take from ego still centers around her. You're not moving on. You're performing. You're trying to show her that you're fine without her, which means, deep down, you're still not fine. Here's the truth. Revenge never earns respect. It only exposes pain. And women sense that. They can read through fake confidence like it's glass. What you should do instead, go quiet with grace. Not out of pride, but self-control. Let your progress speak, not your posts. Let your energy shift naturally. Focus on things that fill you up, your body, your mindset, your grind. When you do that, your silence turns powerful. It stops being revenge and starts being self-worth. The best comeback isn't winning her back. It's becoming so grounded that you don't even care if she returns. Because that's when you actually win. 4. Lowering your standards, accepting less than you deserve. The fourth mistake is subtle but deadly. It's when you start lowering your standards just to keep her around. You ignore your own discomfort, you make excuses for her distance, and you start thinking, maybe I'm expecting too much. You're not expecting too much. You're just giving too much to someone who gives too little. When you start bending your boundaries, you teach people how to treat you. And women, consciously or not, notice this. If she realizes you'll stay even when she's inconsistent, she stops respecting your presence. Setting standards doesn't mean acting cold. It means valuing yourself enough to say, if you want my energy, match it. And if she can't, walk. Not out of anger, but peace. Because the truth is, every time you accept half love, you tell the universe you're okay with less. And that energy sticks. Don't lower your bar to make someone else feel comfortable. Keep it high. The right person won't be scared of it. They'll rise to it. 5. Losing focus on yourself, forgetting the bigger picture. The last and biggest mistake? Losing focus on yourself. When she ignores you, you start obsessing. Checking your phone, rereading messages, waiting for a notification that never comes. Hours become days, and slowly your energy drains. That's how most men lose the battle. Not because she ignored them, but because they ignored themselves. Your focus is your fuel. Every minute spent overthinking her silence is a minute you could have spent building your future. That's why emotionally strong men redirect pain into progress. They use rejection as a mirror, to train harder, to grow sharper, to get better. Because here's what's wild. Once you refocus on yourself, everything starts changing. You look better. You walk different. You sound more certain. And that shift? She feels it. Whether she admits it or not, she notices. So next time she goes silent, take it as your sign to grind, build, learn, grow. That's how real men deal with being ignored, not by begging for attention, but by becoming too focused to need it. When she ignores you, don't break. Don't chase. Don't shrink. Stand still. Breathe. Remember who you are. You see, silence isn't your punishment. It's your mirror. It shows you who you become when things stop going your way. Most men panic when they lose attention. They text, they chase, they fold. But a grounded man, he doesn't crumble. He breathes. He understands that peace is power, that attention isn't currency, that self-control is rare. When she ignores you, she's not defining your worth. She's revealing it. Because what you do next, that's who you really are. Are you the man who breaks when she pulls away? Or the man who stands tall, silent, and unshaken? Remember this: no woman can take from you what's already built within you. Your value doesn't vanish because someone stopped texting back. It grows when you stop seeking approval and start owning your energy again. You are not here to beg for love. You're here to attract it by becoming the kind of man who doesn't lose himself in the process. So next time she goes quiet, don't chase. Don't explain. Don't fold. Just smile. Walk forward and let your silence speak louder than her words ever could. Because in the end, real strength isn't shown in how loud you react. It's in how calm you stay. You don't need to prove your worth. You just need to remember it. Stay grounded, stay calm, and never, ever lose yourself chasing someone who already lost sight of you. This is Psychology Insight, reminding you, when she ignores you, don't make those 5 mistakes. Make your silence your strength.